Okay, so let's get ready for our first war. What you'll see is that I'm busy training up a howitzer because I've just donated to somebody, and you can see here we've got a 15-minute training time on this howitzer. Now, interestingly, if we just have a quick look at the howitzer here, you'll see that damage per second, DPS 902. Training cost quite high at 18,000 food per howitzer, but a nice 902 damage per second that we're sitting with. If you look at the mortar, which is the other weapon in the stable that's got ranged, you'll see 196. Granted, I haven't upgraded it that much, 196 or 246. So for me, the howitzer definitely dealing a lot more damage. You can't get better than the tank. The only question is around the engineers. The engineer for me is, as we stand, a bit of a waste of time because my tanks will take down the wall. And as long as my tank's protected, I'm all good. Now, just to show you the power of the blessing at the temple, if I activate this blessing, get my training blessing up, immediately you'll notice that my training time for the howitzer has gone from, what was it, 16 minutes down to 5. So third of the time. So this means that if you do have a bit of a wipe or something similar in your attacks, then you can really just come in here, get your training sorted out, and you're very, very quick to recover. Now, in terms of just back to the blessings, you saw there that my blessing was a little bit pricey, which was 6 wine and 2 diamonds. Not too bad. I just want to show you the other blessing, which is very good, is the tactics blessing. So if you look at this, your tactics training time goes down to 45% of the original time, which again is a very, very good saving in terms of time, provided that you need the tactics. Now in general, I try not to use the tactics, it's a much better option. But now let's go look. Right now I'm sitting on 626 medals, a little bit high. What tends to happen is that the medal count goes up because you get attacked with one rifleman or similar, and your medal count does go up. Where I like to keep my medal count is around 500, and you get much easier matchups around that level. Very important to note, your matchups is within 2 levels of your level. So if you've got a level that is, let's say I'm atomic age, your next level, it will be either up or down, so it's global age or atomic age, or then one down, I think it's industrial age, and you can then go from there. Okay, let's go and have a look. I do have a blessing on, but we're going to go find it, and my peace treaty will go off now, just so I can show you exactly how this works. Really want fiber, as you can see at this stage. Alright, so we got our guy here, 191, not a good matchup, so I am going to skip this. What I'd normally do here is I'd drop 1 rifleman, take the loss of 18 medals just to get my level down, but because I'm wanting to show you, I'm going to next match this, and we're going to try and see if we can get a decent matchup so that I can show you exactly how to farm quickly and effectively. Alright, here we go, 140. Okay, dead simple. It's got an open base structure here. There's no massive little cells. Remember I showed you the little cells that you can build with your walls? There's none of that. So this should be a pretty easy matchup. For me, you can see my tanks are very effective at taking the wall down, and it actually doesn't matter what level you use. You've got tanks, or you've got your horsemen, or whatever it is, And you can see what happens is the tank is taking the damage as we stand over there, and the howitzers are literally just shredding through the opponent's buildings. I've got my riflemen that are effectively keeping people off of my attacks, okay, and our biggest concern right now is to make sure that we appropriately herd, and I use the term herd there, the attack. So I let the guys just take out the sniper tower, which is a little bit dangerous, and you can see I'm just bringing all of them back together, all of my men back together, so that they can actually just be effective. The minute you lose control and your army spread out too much over the map, you've got a problem. So literally, I'm trying to take the gold here, or the gold, the food, etc. here, without losing too many of my troops. Now remember, if I lose a lot of riflemen, it's actually not a big issue. What I'm trying to avoid is to lose tanks, but mostly I'm trying to avoid losing howitzers and the supply convoys. The reason for that is because they are very, very, very costly to replace, so your farming is then not effective. And the second reason for that obviously is because they take a long time to actually train up again. So you can see there, I have literally shredded this base very quickly with my little army here. Yes, I haven't gotten a huge amount of gold, but for probably 4 or 5 minutes worth of effort, I've actually made a very decent return, and I will show you that in a moment once we go to the actual screen. So guys ask, well, why aren't you in the higher levels? Because the higher your level, the less likely it is you're going to get an opponent such as this, where you can literally take 200 gold, 200 food with very little risk to yourself. So complete destruction helps with our current quest in any event, the Zulu quest that we've got, and you can see this. I've taken 379 worth of gold, I've taken 142 worth of food, and close on 1,000, because remember on the left there we've got our battle bonuses, close on 1,000 worth of oil, 1 diamond star, some wine and some leathers, and I've literally lost 4 troops. And that is how you farm in a very, very effective manner. Like I said, the problem that we have with this is our medal count is now going to go up because I've taken medals, and literally I've got to try and get rid of those medals as we go along. Going to stop it right here, and we're going to go to the next one.